Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Olays and welcome back to Material Energy Natural Capital. In the last episode, we set up our coke ovens and went exploring. We took a look around what turned out to be our island. We are on an island and it doesn't seem like there's anything else anywhere near. And we were just kind of exploring around, doing a little bit of caving. Kind of reminder for this mod pack because it is a little bit different. There are no mobs in the overworld, so caving is really simple and easy. But yeah, so I had talked a little bit about kind of my plans, wanting to get rid of this and figuring out where I want to put factories and all that kind of fun stuff. And well, I realized it's going to be tedious to try to start prepping the to start terraforming the area to get into making a factory. So we're going to do a little bit more work before I work on that. But between episodes, I was doing a little bit of experimentation. And let's actually grab some stone. I made some stone. And I want to show off the inserters conveyor belts type stuff. So this is all from Magneticraft, and it's kind of cool. If we put some stone in here, it will take whatever like stack at a time and it will fill up whatever. These things are 100% like configurable. We can have black lists, white lists, all that kind of stuff. And they will just basically transport items. Now, something that I noticed was we cannot pick up items if they're on the conveyor belt. We also don't get pushed around by the conveyor belt. So, put these in here, but you kind of get the gist of what's going on. I do want to see what happens if can I pick up these items? There's one more thing I want to try. We'll try to get with the next set. So just trying to figure out like how these things worked and all that kind of stuff. The inserters have a nice little arrow that tells you where things go. Like which way it inserts, and they will move stacks at a time, which is really cool. But yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no way to pick up items on the conveyor belts. They're just on the conveyor belt, but it works just fine. It's actually pretty nice. And the inserters, remember, are relatively simple to make. They're just iron gears, which isn't the worst. But nope, that's going to take iron plates and stone gears. Stone gears are these stone plates and a wooden gear, and that's just sticks. So a lot of this is not too bad, and then the iron plates are iron in a rolling machine. So pretty straightforward to make, and we got a lot of them from a quest reward. So today, what we're going to start working on is, first of all, we're going to sleep just to get rid of the night. Make it a little bit lighter, but the big thing that I want to work on today is I want to get into, I was looking into RF powered furnaces, and it's going to be a while before we can get anything like that, but I want to get into some tinkers. So we're going to do some tinkers stuff today, and there is actually a quest for this, so let's go right to the quest book. What was that? Those are the inserters. Okay, so just trying to learn what we're gonna need, what we're gonna be doing, and all that fun stuff. We'll get to a lot of the stuff later, but back to the basics. We're going to be making tinker stuff, so we need a blank pattern, which is the standard recipe, which is really nice and convenient, and that's going to give us a ton of things, including a tool forge, which is awesome. So that allows us to get to wire stuff. That's cool. That's just a coin, so we might do that later. We'll go ahead and put a pair of these pants on, and yeah, we're gonna need more storage and more space in general. But let's go ahead and start putting some of this stuff down. Let's actually just put it down out here. So stencil table, part builder, pattern chest, tool forge, and I want to make some actual tools. We're gonna make just kind of, I think stone mostly, because we have a little bit of it, and it's going to be necessary for now to kind of keep it simple. If we look at, let's see, first thing I think I want to make is a lumber axe. So that's going to require what is that called? An axe head? Broad axe head. We're going to need a large plate. We're going to need a tough binding and a tough rod. And I believe that's all the stuff we need. So we're going to make one of these. And the thing with this is we can use wood for some of the stuff. Maybe. No, we cannot use wood for this. We can use sapphire, though. That might be worthwhile. I've seen a lot of sapphire around, so we might just have to make pure stone. And it cannot be used to make tools, so that's unfortunate. Wasn't expecting that. So let's make some other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need various things. So if we want let's just look for a broad axe. This, we can make a lot of different metals. But does it include, it might even be more than we can see, because it looks like we can make iron and all that fun stuff too. So yeah, there is a lot of metals we can make. But the question is, oh man, I don't really want to use all of this stuff to make an axe. Oh man, this is something I wasn't expecting, like, starting out. So we might want to go find those sapphires. And then we need to figure out how we can get sapphires. So let's look up sapphire. So we can make all these sapphire things, presumably. But in order to do that, we're going to need, well, sapphires. So the question is, where you can find the sapphire ore, and I don't remember what kind it was. Maybe practical logistics? That makes sapphire dust, which we can use. Man, trying to figure all this stuff out is not going to be the easiest. Let's go grab some sapphire ore, because I don't think we have any. 10. We have some garnet shards, which we can make garnet things, but probably not any tools. Alright, so I know there is some sapphires around. I've seen a lot of them, to be honest. So we might need to get into rockhounding a little bit at the beginning. So one of the big things right now is the fact that if we want to mine stuff, there's a bunch of sapphire up in that. If we want to mine stuff, it's going to take forever. And that's not something I want to deal with. As you can see, I've been growing crops, getting a lot of poisonous potatoes. Just kind of unfortunate. So let's head this way. I believe there's some sapphire ore. There's something right down there. Is that sapphire? We also have some peat. This is dark ore, so we can't get that yet. We have some coal, fluorite. Here we go, sapphire. That is not harvestable. Alright, so it looks like we need to upgrade our pick. And in order to do that, we're probably going to need, we're going to probably need a pick. And the way we can get that, so let's look at picks. So there is the calculator picks. I don't know what tier those are, but let's see. We can always make just a tinker's pick. That should be fine. And the problem that we're going to run into, so garnet picks, onyx, and then there's metal picks that are a little bit better. I read up about those. They're different tiers, but none of them are like super good. Man, we are struggling for frames. I'm going to break these guys for now because we're not going to use them. I just kind of wanted to demonstrate that I understand how it works. So once we start making our factory and all that fun stuff, we'll get to that. So hopefully they're not too laggy. If they are, we'll do something else. These are really cheap though, so using them here at the beginning is going to be fine. So let's grab some stuff. So we need to make a smeltery if we want to make anything out of metal. And a smeltery is going to require seared bricks, and we're also going to need a metal bucket, which we can make out of any metal, which is good. So we have a little bit of iron. We're going to want some aluminum and copper, but most importantly, we're going to need grout. So grout comes from clay, sand, and gravel. So let's grab some clay, sand, and gravel. And let's see, how much are we going to need? So I don't know if we can make it to like the smallest size smeltery, but we're going to definitely need 8 for that. Plus 6, that's 14. Another 8 is 22. Plus 10 more. Half a stack at least. So let's start with that. Now, can we turn this into normal clay fairly easily? Not really. Okay. So let's get 4 of those for now. And we've got to do this in here. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do it in there. This is, let's get 32 of these. And then 4. That should be enough for right now. So 36, and we're going to separate this into 4. The reason being is grout is turned into seared brick, not through smelting. Nope, seared brick is made in the coke oven, and it takes some time. Does it also give us creosote oil? It does, cool. So that's at least nice. So we're going to put this stuff here, grab out all of this charcoal, and these guys are going to get activated. And we need to find some copper. Now, I believe I've seen some. We're going to want more resources, and eventually we are going to set up an actual like quarry, but that's going to take some time and all that fun stuff. So we do have a paper lumber axe. Unfortunately, it's not very good. Alright, so let's see. We also need to, one of the quests, land and sea, we need to get a bunch of clay and a bunch of sandstone. And those are things that we're going to probably mine by hand, just because it's going to be easier. And the way we're going to do it is with tinker stuff. So making a smeltery would be probably the best thing anyways. So let's put that all away. And I'm going to put some stuff out here. And while we are waiting, let's... what to do? Can we make a boat? I really want to see if we can't find more land. 3 planks and a stick. Yes, we can. So we're going to make a boat. But before we do anything else, we're going to put the rolling machine over here by our solar panel. In fact, we're going to hook it up to the solar panel. But one of the big things is, so that should be getting power. Yeah. Plenty of power. So one of the big things that we're going to need to do in the near future is food. Food is going to become an issue very quickly. But we're also going to need to automate a lot of things so that we can easily get more stuff. So specifically, we're going to want a lot of, what is it called? The coins, so we can buy stuff and sell stuff and all that fun stuff. So let's head south a little bit. I just want to see if we can find anything. So there is some copper here by the lava fall. I don't know if those do anything or not, like if we pick them up, if we run over them or not, but whatever. So here's the question. How much of an island are we actually on? There is a little bit of land over here. Okay, pretty big mountain. We're eventually going to want to find some different biomes. Because, well, we're going to need to. Alun? I have no idea what that is. But hey, look, a forest. That is good, actually. I would also like to find a very sandy area. So, whether a desert or just a lot of beaches. Something. Can we duplicate sticks that way? Or not sticks, but wood? That'd be interesting. There is a mob spawner right there, I think. No? Just some mossy. That is the weird thing. We're gonna get a lot of interesting biomes because of all the mods that are in this. So what is this? Lignite. So we have some stuff here. Lot of ores are going to be fairly common. We just need to figure out which ones we actually want. So lignite. This is all coal. Don't really care about that. Okay, so I kind of want to just explore a little bit. I know we've been doing that a lot here lately, but kind of need to be honest. There's some birds. Parrots. Those are creepy sounds. I didn't like that sound. Alright, so I just kind of want to look to see what we can find. And there's something else over there. There's some interesting... Let's grab a pumpkin. And I have to remember how to make an axe. I think it's like this. Yeah, it is. Cool. So I just want to grab a couple of pumpkins. That sounds like a dying cat or something. It sounds like a cat that's severely in pain. It's... Ooh, wow. Dense coal. Cool. So there's going to be areas that we're going to find a lot of ores just kind of spread out, but then we're going to find dense ores a lot of the time. Oh, it's peafowl. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, so let's... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of birds. Just keep going this direction. Oh, that's just a weird tree out in the middle of nowhere. Some wolves. Okay. I think I've seen enough of this section of this other island. I want to go over to They are really cool. I will say the birds, while they sound weird, they are a really neat addition. It's a cherry tree. We will get a lot of the fruits and stuff later. We'll have a nice, how do I want to say it? We'll have a nice, like, farming area. Like, we're going to have factories, we're going to have farms, we're going to have a lot of stuff, and we're going to do it all on that island. I don't think we're going to move from there. It's just we need to explore out from there. And we'll be sending things back. I'm not entirely sure how yet, but we'll figure out something. Caches might be like the best thing for us. Okay, so this has a lot of sand. Also a good bit of coal. Okay. Have I seen enough? There is a lot of coal in this area, so that's good to know. And I don't just mean like this type of coal, the dense coal, which is a little bit more useful. Alright, so some caverns, saltpeter, used to make fertilizers, and more stuff that I don't know what they are. Okay, you know what? If we can mine a little bit of it, which we can, we'll take it back and we'll see what is this stuff used for. I have a feeling it's probably aluminum. Iron dust. Okay. This chemical extractor might be something we want to get into sooner rather than later. Yeah, there is a lot of coal in this area. Okay. Let's head back. And you know what? Let's get into the Rockhounding mod a little bit. So it is going to take a little bit of stuff to kind of get to the point that I want to be at, but yeah, we should be able to make some neat things. So heading south, there is more land. That is good. Finding more areas where we can find more ores is always going to be good. The ores in this pack are supposedly fairly biome specific, so you'll find some things at some biomes, other things at others. That doesn't mean that like you can't find stuff anywhere to an extent, but like some ores will be specific to biomes, much like emeralds are specific to extreme hills. I want to poke my head in here for a moment. There's also some of this stuff, and it looks like I don't know what you are. Are you a duck? You are a duck. Let's get some more of this alunite. And we can do a lot of things with rocks. There's a lot of different rocks. There is some coal in here, and some peat, and yellow onyx. You know what? Let's grab a little bit of this. And I just want to see, is this useful for anything? We can turn it into some stuff. Yellow pigment. Okay, not really. Let's put it back. Oh, man. Alright, so let's head back over, and hopefully we have some smeltery bricks done. And then we can start working on other things, like getting a smeltery up and running. Because what we're going to want to do with that is start making some better tools. And with better tools, we can start slowly getting more stuff. I know we're supposed to be using the quarry, but here at the beginning, I don't really want to set up a quarry. It's not going to be worth it for what I want to get. Let's get some blueberries. We can eat these. These are not the greatest of food sources, but they're still a food source. And let's go ahead and harvest all the barley. The barley specifically because we can turn that into bread. I'll put the pumpkins in there. Okay. So it looks like our stuff is still going, so that is unfortunate, but we should be able to start making some stuff. No, this is really slow. Alright, forget all that. Let's start getting into the Rockhounding mod. Okay, oh hey, we have some tunes. What is this? I'm not gonna play that just because I don't know if I'd be allowed to. But cool. I want to see. Not wrong button. How bad is it to make caches? These things are not that they're regular recipe, normal recipe. So that is good to know. We can make those fairly easily and store lots of items. Let's get rid of the Smeltery for right now. I also have the Sterling engine on here. Not going to worry about that today, but that is something that we're going to need when we start wanting to do buildcraft stuff. So let's grab another chest, and we're going to start storing like natural blocks in there. Not you. Okay. So let's sort through this a little bit. Snow counts, wood. That counts. Okay. Yeah, we'll do just blocks in general. Alright, so if we want to get into the Rockhounding mod, that is in B list. And for some reason, this and this are the same thing. So we need a chemical extractor. That is the big thing. Chemical extractor. And I looked at the recipe before, and it's not that bad. It looks bad, but it's not that bad. We're going to need some iron. We're going to need 5 iron. And we're going to need a couple other things. So first thing we're going to need is 2 of these elements cabinets, which is going to require a bunch of glass and whatever kind of metal we want. We have some iron, so we'll go ahead and go with that. But we need glass. So let's go grab a little bit of sand. There is a bunch of sand right over here. So we're going to try not to take too much. We're going to, once again, try to be a little bit natural with how we're taking all the sand. But we do need some. So let's just harvest a couple layers worth. And eventually, I think there are ways we can make sand from like cobblestone, and we will be able to automate cobblestone generation eventually. It's going to take some time, but we will be able to do it. Let's get about a stack. So we'll turn some of this into glass, and we'll keep the rest just for ourselves. And then eventually we'll need to get sandstone as well. I don't know that we'll want to do that in any sort of like... I think we'll want to mine the sandstone, at least at first, rather than crafting it from sand. I think that will probably be the better idea. But let's get back up here. And man, these mountains are not the easiest to traverse. Cow didn't break our fall either. That would have been... honestly, that would have been more entertaining if the cow would have broke our fall. Anyways, we need to get back up here. And start cooking up some sand into glass. Then we can make everything else we need. So we're going to need 16. Let's just go ahead and throw all that in there. So that'll give us the 2 elements cabinets. A logic chip is 2 paper, a gold nugget, and some redstone. Oh, I didn't think about this, did I? We need redstone. Redstone ore. And redstone ore. Best is around Y level 8. It's Y level 16 or below. So we need to get some redstone. What else are we gonna need that I didn't think that we were gonna need? More iron and some more glass. Everything else is pretty straightforward. So we do have some coins. We could buy some stuff in the marketplace, not in capitalism. But it doesn't look like bright lights, better storage, seeds. We could get a bunch of seeds. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't think much of this stuff is tools. A little bit of all the tools. That's kind of neat. Miner's Ring will give you haste, which increases speed reach. Ring has infinite durability. 3 copper coins. I have 1. So maybe we want to start selling stuff a little bit sooner. One of the big things we can go ahead and start selling, one, dirt. Dirt's something we can get pretty easily. Baked potatoes, that's kind of expensive. But the easiest thing is obviously the stone plates. That'll give us another coin. I don't know if that's worth it though. What else we have? Construction worker, that's 10 coin. Industrialization, we need 7 coins. Yeah, we're going to want to set stuff up before we do too much. 6 coins for naturalism. Alright, so progression, dried peat, that's not going to give us, most of these aren't going to give us anything. Okay, so I guess what we got to do for the rest of the episode is, actually, you know what, today's episode has kind of, well, it's been longer than I expected, so I'll tell you guys what, I'm going to go, let's find a cave. We'll end this off here soon, but let's go find a cave. I'd like to find one that's relatively easy to get to. I didn't mark any, did I? No, but I did mark iron. Let's go to the other side of here. We're gonna grab a bucket, and if we can find some water. Water is limited. That is at least true, and somewhat unfortunate. But if we can go find just a small little cave, I would enjoy that. There was a king slime over here earlier. But yeah, water does not replicate. No infinite springs. There is some stuff over there. Yeah, the king slime's still here. He's just over here in the water. But I want this. Looks like iron. I don't think he can do anything because he can't swim. So, not a concern. Alright, what do we have? Copper. Some peat. This stuff, is that bedrock? Bedrock block, huh? There is also the dried peat that we can get. Oh man, it's raining. Okay, there's a cave here, and one that we've been to. Alright, so we want to try to go as far down as we can. There's some osmium. That's good to know. I probably won't remember it, but it's good to know. Let's just get around here. And of course it ends. Of course it does. Huh. Alright, I'll tell you guys what. I am going to call the episode here, and next time I'm going to search for some stuff. Actually, we're going to just do one of these. Okay, there is more ore that I don't even know how to pronounce. Let's just get down here. There's a lot of stuff down here. Okay. Barrel ore, I know how to pronounce that one. And anthracite, that is a type of coal. I believe that's good type of coal. Ooh, some rubble. Like finding this. And some more rubble. Which gives us some bread. Cool. So apologies for the darkness. I don't have many torches. If we break the anthracite coal, that will give us actual anthracite coal, which is 16. Which gives us 8 torches. Alright, so we can torch a little bit more. Yeah, there is a lot of coal down here, which is good. Oh man, there's a lot. Now, we do still need to be careful of spawners, even if mobs don't spawn. Mobs will spawn out of spawners still. Ooh, we got some gold. Some TNT. Some magnetite ore. That should be iron. Some skystone. Interesting. Another pile of rubble with a diamond. Nice. What are you? Chromite. More anthracite. There is a ton of ores. Hey, we have an iron helmet now. Cool. So I want to keep working our way down. Kimberlite. That is also diamond, I do believe. So let's... Stone lava crust. Okay, that's something we want to kind of be careful of. That turns into lava if we break it. We are at Y level 21, so not quite where I want to be, but getting close. Still got that king slime. And we're not going to... Oh, hey, that turned into obsidian. Does this hurt if we walk on it? No. There is spooky sounds all over the place. And we have a bunch of lead. Cool. And anything good? Hey, we got an iron pick. Tetrahedrite. Oh man, this is super dangerous. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it paid off. Except for the fact that, oh hey, there's some uranium and thorium. Those are radioactive. 10. We'll grab these. Why not? Might be smart, at least at the beginning, to grow these. Just until we can start getting, you know, actual resources coming in. But we need to put some stuff in our satchel. We'll put the ores, all the goodies. Alright. So, what is so good about getting this iron pick? Well, we can now pick up the sapphire stuff and maybe make some better tools. We'll see. But I think for now, let's work our way back up. and actually do this somewhat intelligently. Okay. I do want to see if we can pick up the kimberlite. We can. Yeah, it's diamonds. And it looks like it's a chance of diamonds, which is interesting. Lots of this is interesting. Okay. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to make my way back to the surface. I think I might explore a little bit more. There is more paths and whatnot. There's also a ton of resources, like, everywhere. Pyrite. Ooh, that's pretty. Blue jasper. That is actually, that is an actual rock, and it is an actual, like, really pretty rock. But now we can get sapphires, which means that we can actually make some tools, potentially. Electrotine. Alright, we should be at the level to find redstone. I will continue looking, I think, and bunch of sapphire. Pick up all the sapphires I can find. We'll make some sapphire tools if that's what it takes. If we can, we'll see next time. Otherwise, we will start making some like iron tools. That'll be good enough for now. And the biggest thing is having stuff so that we can. Oh, hey, I found redstone. This is going to take a while to mine, but we can harvest it. So there is redstone and tin, chromite. Okay, there's a lot of stuff down here. More sapphire. Go ahead and take that. But yeah, so what we can do, I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these, one of these redstone ores, and then next time we will get a little bit into the rockhounding mod, and we'll see if we can't make some of these tools out of sapphires. The main reason we want to do that is just so that I can clear out area a little bit better, and we can start setting up our first of probably mini factories. So that is the plan. It's going to take me a while to get this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!